This story begins in 1937 in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. A man named Vernon Rudolph bought a secret yeast-raised donut recipe from a French chef in New Orleans. With just a rented building, some equipment, and a dream, Vernon started making donuts. But here's the twist. He initially planned to sell them wholesale to grocery stores. Yet something magical happened. The smell of fresh donuts drifted out into the streets. People walking by would knock on his door asking if they could buy directly. Vernon, being quick-witted, cut a hole in the wall, set up a little window, and started selling hot donuts straight to customers. That was the birth of Krispy Kreme's direct-to-consumer magic, and that heavenly aroma became their first marketing tool. What if I told you that the smell of fresh donuts, the glow of a neon sign, and a single bite of melt-in-your-mouth sweetness could build a global phenomenon? Today, on Brand Stories, we are unwrapping the delicious brand story of Krispy Kreme, the donut brand that turned a family recipe into an international icon. Krispy Kreme expanded quickly across the southern US by the 1960s and 70s. Unlike the other brands, they kept their process open to the customer. Through big glass windows, people could watch the mesmerizing donut theater, where donuts moved along conveyor belts, dropped into hot oil, flipped perfectly, and then slid under a waterfall of glaze. It wasn't just food, it was a show. Krispy Kreme turned donut making into theater, and customers loved it. By the 1990s and early 2000s, Krispy Kreme went global. Stores opened in UK, Australia, the Middle East, and Asia. In some places, the arrival of Krispy Kreme caused traffic jams with people queuing up for hours just to taste that original glazed. But rapid expansion also brought problems. The company grew too fast, profits dipped, and by 2005, Krispy Kreme was struggling financially. Critics said that the brand might not survive. Yet, like any good comeback story, Krispy Kreme returned stronger. They focused again on what made them special: the hot donut experience, the hot light, and connecting emotionally with their fans. They added new flavors, seasonal specials, and digital engagement while keeping original glazed at the heart of the brand. In the 1950s, Krispy Kreme introduced what became its most iconic symbol, the hot light sign. When the red neon sign lit up, it meant fresh donuts were rolling off the line, ready to melt in your mouth. This wasn't just clever marketing, it created a ritual. People didn't just buy donuts, they chased the hot light. Stopping by a Krispy Kreme when the light was on became an experience, a tradition, and for many, a childhood memory. Today, Krispy Kreme is more than just a sweet treat. It's a brand built on community and joy. They have run programs where teachers, police officers, and nurses are given free donuts as appreciation. They have partnered with charities and schools, making Krispy Kreme fundraisers a tradition in many towns. And of course, the box itself, the green and white polka-dotted box of a dozen glazed donuts, has become a symbol of sharing. It's rarely bought for just one person. It's bought to bring smile to a group. So what makes Krispy Kreme special? It isn't just the secret recipe or the glaze or even the neon hot light. It's the way the brand has always been about more than food. It's about moments, the joy of biting into something warm, sweet, and perfectly simple. From a tiny window in Winston-Salem to thousands of stores across the globe, Krispy Kreme has kept one promise alive: A fresh donut can brighten anyone's day. This was a sooth story of Krispy Kreme on Say Something with Mads. Now tell me, which brand story should I serve up for you next?